3, 2, 1.
They say humans are social animals. They can't live alone. But you can live pretty well by yourself.
Yeah.
I tell you, instead of feeling alone in a group, it's better to have real solitude all by yourself.
Well. Here we are. Once again, we are back. That's right. I thank you guys for coming in. Another week. You know what we're going to do. We're going to come together. Going to decompress. Talk a little bit about some stuff. We've had a little extra time off because of some existential circumstances. Because of a derecho. On Monday, that's what it's called, a derecho.
Is it derecho or derecho?
You know, James, I call it a derecho, all right?
I'm gonna start calling it that, too.
The derecho, man, like your cousin, you know what I mean? Just came through, you know what I mean? Anytime my cousin came around, nothing worked in the house all of a sudden. Shit was just broken. I haven't had power in a couple days, guys. So, anyway, that's to my man to my left here. I got to always introduce my voice of reason, Mr. James Webb.
What up?
What's going on, baby?
How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, man. We're actually, I have finally admitted that this is a show now. I'm officially...
What was it before?
I was just me paying for studio time.
Just fucking around.
That was it, man. Nah, I think that now I've gotten enough like confidence in what this is to where I really feel like it's there's a purpose behind it. So I'm very glad to be here. I'm very glad to have a guest on here. All right. This is nice. I don't ever introduce my guests, but I will say, not unlike the CW and their DC comic TV shows, we are doing a crossover today, guys.
Oh, baby.
Oh, yes. Please tell everybody about yourself.
Hi, I am your home girl. You know, your favorite funny hood rat.
Nice.
The one, the only, Caramelita Jonez. Yeah, we just had you at the Pussy Power podcast,
Yes,
and
yes,
that
we
was
did.
an epic episode number 12. You guys need to check that out because that was so much fun chilling with you.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me, man.
That was so much fun. And now I get to be on How I Feel.
Yeah, you can tell everybody how you feel, man. It was
I
great.
don't know how I feel. It changes every day. I don't know if that's just the quarantine times or being a woman. It's a little column A, little column B, if you will.
Okay.
But I'm excited. How I feel at this moment, I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm what's that word? Jubilant, if you will.
Ooh.
Yes,
Jubilant.
because
like
life is looking up. All the good things are happening to people that I care and love about.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's taking off in their own lane, and I'm feeling blessed. 2020 has been a shitty year.
Mm-hmm.
If it had to be a game show or a TV show, I said 2020 is 1,000 Ways to Die.
Oh, 1,000 Ways to Die was rough.
We got murder hornets, coronavirus.
Yeah. All in the same thing. Did you watch the first season of Black Mirror? Because everything that happened in that season.
It's happening now.
Remember the bees that kill people? Remember the fucking...
Let me find out you a conspiracy theorist, too.
Oh, man, we couldn't... You know what I mean? That's a whole other episode right there. We had to do a two-parter if we get into...
Hey, come
all
back.
of
We
that.
can talk about MK Ultra, Area 51, and all that other shit. That weather machine that Lori turned on.
First of all, they don't want to hear about COINTELPRO. All right.
Oh, shit. That's not a conspiracy. That's
for real,
documented
Yeah, exactly.
and declassified.
Which is what makes me think everything else is real. All right. We had aliens this year. Do you remember that? Pentagon. Yeah, exactly. The Pentagon tried to breeze over the fact that aliens were real. They were like, hey, by the way, I know all this racism is happening, but...
Oh, no, the UK already declassified all their Air Force and Air Navy, what do they call it over there? I don't know. But they already declassified all their encounters with UFOs.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theorist or nothing. I just like to read. And the UK already said they've been seeing shit up there. They said they reported to the Americans. The Americans didn't want to comment on it, but they said, hey, man, there's some shit going on up here. You might want to buy a telescope, give a look-see around, start recycling, because I hear the aliens are big on that.
Yeah.
They're here for resources, so good luck and don't
America's
fuck it up.
like, man, the aliens run the government already. Man, we got to stop. We better stop. I'm
them
telling you.
Them reptilians and the Greys, I don't trust them. But I ain't no conspiracy theorist or nothing.
Man, you know what I mean? I don't believe that demon sperm lady, but the longer I listen to her, she's
making a little sense.
She's very passionate. You know what I'm saying?
Sense.
You don't get that passionate about shit that ain't real. That's all I'm saying.
She knows something you don't know. Do-da, do-da.
That's cool. You feel you ever try to peddle them off on your friends and stuff like that?
Oh, most of my friends believe in them. I don't like to think that my friend circle is an echo chamber, but I don't like hanging out with stupid people. So, and I feel like one of the symptoms of stupidity is that you have a very closed neural mind. So if you can't even have a discussion where you possibly could be like, you know what, I can see that, I'm not going to talk to you. But I'm friends with people who are way more out there than me. That's the crazy shit. That's the scary. I'm the voice of reason in some of these conversations. I'm like, whoa, bitch, come on, rein it in a little bit. Wait now. Wait. I don't like to think that. I don't think that we were God's only like creation. I mean, that's very selfish of us as humans and ego.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're God's favorites.
Okay.
But he got some side projects in other universes, I'm sure.
Hey, Edison made 1,000 different inventions before he came up with the light bulb. You know what I'm saying?
It's a loose ass blunt.
That's some deep ass shit right there. See how quiet everybody got, baby?
Now it was my disappointment at the blunt going out for the third time.
Don't worry about this, man. You know what? Put it away. It's all right.
It's probably mid anyways.
We'll get back to it. Anyway, but well, that's the show, guys.
We still gotta take this shot though. Let's take the shot. Let's take the shot.
Today, yes, today I felt like continuing the tradition from y'all show because I mean I'm telling you I was watching from basically from when y'all started actually, and I was like
from season 1 or is this season 2 starting with people
season
comedy?
Because y'all only 2 episodes into season 2 now, 3, 2 or 3
No, we're 12 episodes into season 2. There's season the first season is just Tiny and Day Day. Have you gone back into the archives?
No, I guess I've only been watching since you've been on.
Yeah. Well, thank you, but check it out. It's a good show. It's evolved.
I do no disrespect, obviously, to your other
shade is so. Hold on, wait. I gotta.
Yeah, exactly. No disrespect at all, but
shade.
I mean, let's be honest.
Shady in here.
I didn't ask either one of them to be the first one.
I'm fucks with you though. I've been fucking with the Lime Time, and ever since y'all covered, we're not doing the shot together no more. Okay.
I'm sorry. I started talking, and that's where I went.
Deflection is real. Y'all seen that? Y'all seen it? SEENT.
Yeah, when I bring people on though, that's you said you've been watching Lime Time or whatever. The
protests. I appreciate y'all risking y'all lives out there getting footage, telling a story that the news don't always want to tell because they don't fit the narrative. So I appreciate the independent. Yeah. Just like we just talked about conspiracies. Yeah. I like independent thought, and y'all get independent news. So I fucks with it.
Well, I'm big on that, man. I've always been big on expressing what's on your mind, what's on your heart. You know what I'm saying?
Respectfully.
Like, because obviously you want to be respectful, but you want to be true to what's going on with you. Part of the reasons why I started this show is you got to let people know where you're coming from, and then hear where they're coming from, so that way you can sort of now understand other people. Like there's nothing that works if we don't try to understand each other. You know what I'm saying?
That's big facts. I feel like you one of those you've been reading the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. You listen to understand, not to respond type of shit. Yeah.
Purpose-driven life, man. I've
been
reading that.
Man. He reads. What's Danny Lime's book of the month? We should do that. Danny Lime book club.
Yo, if Danny Lime started a book club?
Danny Lime's a whole ass brand.
He is.
Danny Lime is a brand. It's Lime Time, people. Take the wedge pledge. Take the wedge pledge. See how I'm promoting you? See, you should give me an advertisement, man. I kind of went to school for that.
Yeah, you real?
I stopped that one too, but I was just trying colleges all. It just seemed like, they say go to college. They say just one.
You went to more than one college?
Yeah.
Man, I
love education.
Okay. No, because I dropped out after 2 years. I only did one school, but I really wanted to do the comedy thing for real. Yeah.
What school?
Oh, East Carolina University.
Okay, never heard of it, but cool.
It is a small school in the eastern part of North Carolina, known more for partying. Actually, we got into
turn up
the top 10 party school. Yeah, but right now,
what? And how have I not heard of this place?
It's a little oasis, man. You know what I mean? They be hiding it from people.
I like oases.
Yeah, you should go visit. Well, don't go visit now because they actually are about to shut school. Yeah, they about to shut school back down for COVID cases.
Yeah,
they broke up a party of 400 people on Saturday.
I bet that bitch was busting.
Yeah, they usually are. There's a lot of pools and everything like that.
That's Corona heaven right there. But no, just up the chlorine. People like to do nefarious activities in pools.
Yeah, they do.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
They catch up. It's a lot of liquid passing around here.
It's that WAP. You need a bucket and a mop.
That is the anthem right now, man. Honestly.
Shout out to Cardi B, my fave.
I love people who get it immediately. I love seeing people who don't get it right away, and then they be like, I need to know what this means. You know what I mean? I'm like, how do you not put that together? In the song. They say it, yeah, exactly.
It's several times. It's the hook and part of the chorus.
If you don't get it, white people, you can listen to Ben Shapiro. He'll explain it.
That shit was funny. He deadpan read those lyrics. Deadpan. I loved it.
Man, I was like, he gonna do the whole song.
Whole song. He gave
he did like the little hooks and the bridges in there and everything.
With not a lick of rhythm or cadence.
Yeah.
No, he read it like he was reading the New York Times. He did. read it very matter of factly. I was waiting to say as reported by Danny Lime.
Yeah, no.
I used a bucket and a mop. We were out here. It's about 50 or so people, all slipping and falling because of this wet ass pussy.
It takes like a Q&A.
Yes.
You think he should? You think he should?
I think he needs to find better shit to do with his time. Yeah. That's how I feel.
Yeah, what would lead you to do something like that? I like that.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, I like that. What would lead you to do something like that though? You know what I mean?
Somebody who's badly in need of some wet ass pussy, maybe.
Okay.
He said his wife doesn't. He talked about his wife in his sex life too. G. Talk about my wife said that. That sounds like bacterial vaginosis. No, she just don't like you, fam.
Oh man, that's the truth. If you could tell him the truth of that, that's
how I feel. I feel like her vagina doesn't feel a certain way about you. If you were totally unfamiliar to the concept of wet ass pussy and you're married. Mm-hmm. That's supposed to be the wettest pussy you've ever encountered in your life. That's why he was like, I can't let this bitch go.
Yeah, exactly,
like, it don't get no better than this. It's
supposed to be the one you drowned in. You know man, that's why you get married.
No, apparently not, because he has no clue what it is, and is so offended by this song by Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion. Like, what these lyrics? Tell me what this is.
Now, see, here's something I can only speculate, because I need to actually, I would like to interview like an actual married couple, because there's the big happy married couple, because a lot of them say that the sex does stop when you get married.
I heard it stops when you have
kids. Hold on a second.
Long-term relationship over here.
Listen, I don't. Please, and if you don't want to speak on this,
let's
James,
go ahead and ask the question as a question.
What? Would you? You can. If you want to ask him, should I ask him?
What's the question? What's the actual question?
Do you still have sex as much with your partner as you did in the beginning of your relationship?
No, honestly, no. Well, we just don't have time because we're fucking working.
Yeah, getting money, building empires,
building
companies and shit.
Builds this whole studio right
sex
here.
is definitely still part of it for sure.
Like, is it weekly, monthly, or daily thing?
I'm not gonna go ahead and disclose the frequency.
I professionally asked him these questions. I couldn't say,
how
much y'all fucking
I'll tell you, it's enough.
He's getting enough wet ass pussy.
He's getting enough, man.
He's getting enough wet ass pussy. Therefore, Ben Shapiro, I don't know. They got female Viagra.
It's definitely more than Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, exactly. Because you get enough to it. You're not reading it.
You're not reading the lyrics of this song. No. Confused and shit. What is she talking about?
I was not nodding and agreeing with Ben Shapiro.
What is that little dangly thing that swings in the back of her throat? What is this thing? Epiglottis? Is she referring to her epiglottis?
Oh, yeah, that's what we found out. Epiglottis.
Oh, podcast callbacks. I love it.
It's a crossover,
I think
baby.
I know what the epiglottis is.
It's that little dangly thing that's swinging the back of her throat. Shout out. I love that song.
Yeah.
If you haven't had sex with somebody and you couldn't look them in the eye the next morning because of the nasty shit you did, you ain't did it right. You ain't did it right. Yeah, you should make some questionable decisions. Like, damn, he's not going to think of me the same. He's not going to take any of that shit I said about religion serious now. Like, fuck. If you don't have that moment, you have not really given anybody some whap.
Like, so, okay.
You haven't.
Yeah. You about to where you're willing to give up, basically where you're willing to give up just whatever because it's time.
I got boundaries.
Okay.
We discussed them. We kind of dabbled. We talked about kink a little bit on the crossover on the Pussy Power podcast, episode 12, Lime Time.
Hey, you know what I mean?
12, we'll get our
season 2 specifically.
Season 2.
Yes, I
season
will.
2,
yes.
episode 12.
I need to watch season 1.
Lime Time.
I will watch it. Lime Time.
He's going to watch season 1.
I will watch season 1.
Yes. Binge that like you do Netflix, my dude.
Hey, listen. I got nothing.
Oh, they got a bunch of good guests on there. Mostly male comics on there, too.
Okay.
Rob Make the World Laughs on there.
Michi Hall, I saw.
Michi Hall's on there. Marcus Shakes.
Yeah,
it's a lot of you should check them out. It's really good content. Really good. I'm on there too.
Yes,
I'm on there. Yeah, see.
And then you transitioned into the second season,
and then became a part of the second season.
Yeah.
Ain't got good.
And
you know, he's looking out for me. I be praying and shit.
Is that what happened? You just did an episode, and God was like, "Put her on the show."
I don't know. You have to talk to Day Day. Ask her how. I don't know how they talk to each other. What his voice sound like to her, but it's quite possible.
It could quite
possible.
And it's all right though. It's good. You guys have definitely grown and very definitely become a more popular part of my week for sure. That's
shameless promotion.
What?
We plug everything.
Yeah, y'all do.
You saw that I was plugging you. There's a couple pictures of you on my page now.
Yeah, I did. I was man, that's my thing. So I know my thing is like I have this like weird thing where I'm like, yeah, I want everybody to be into Danny Lime stuff, and the people are like, I like Danny Lime, and I'll be like, hey, could you give me 6 feet? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm very closed off. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Like it makes me go ahead.
I was thinking about that because me and Day was talking about this, like what it means to be famous. Because we've talked about it on the podcast when we look at the lives of some other like comics and stuff, even female comedians. Like, damn, when you make it to a certain level, you are going to be talked about by people. And they're not always going to have positive things to say.
Yeah.
They're not always going to see stuff from your perspective. Can you handle that type of scrutiny and pressure, though?
Yeah.
Like, people want to be rich and famous, but do they want the pressures and those problems? Like what's that Notorious B.I.G. said, more money, more problems. And I think like everybody, I have problems being, I am say I'm broke, but I'm not as wealthy as I'd like to be. And I have problems. Your problems are going to change when your income changes. Like they say, new levels, new devils.
That's true.
So, I mean, if you out here stressed out as fuck about the broke problems, how you going to handle when you got 10 million?
Yeah.
How you going to still have scruples and morals and know how to treat people? If you out here being an asshole broke, you don't deserve to get money.
Money only.
You're gonna end up like Epstein, doing God knows all types of debauchery with them funds. Shit. If you can't be moral with nothing, how you gonna be a good person with everything?
Yeah.
Damn, that needs to be on a t-shirt. I'll be dropping gems.
Come on now.
Gem
Gem drop in.
Yes. You watch Amanda Seales podcast too? Well, you listen to it?
I don't. I need to now. If she does that, then yeah.
No, she has a segment, Gem Dropping.
Gem
He's dropping gems.
See, obviously my spirit needs to be watching this. You know what I mean?
She just started a podcast network.
I mean, hey, this is stuff.
I'm like so
people need to
excited.
know about.
Like black women in media.
Strong black women in media. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the whole point, man. You ever get put off by? Because I know you hear people. I hear people bring it up all the time, man. Oh man, they're trying to put all these women at the forefront. It's like, nigga, why not? You know what I'm saying?
Y'all didn't had it since forever. The fuck?
Also, man, God, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying?
Take a break. Take 5, nigga. We got it. Take 5.
I'm tired, man. You know what I mean? That's
Look
why
what happened. World War II, when all the men was at the war. Look, we had the biggest boom in industry and machinery.
Yes.
Women was working in those factories.
Yeah.
We can also make Jell-O molds and machines.
Longer hours.
Yes.
Yes. Longer hours with families at home too. Like, cause what are you doing? Obviously, who's taking care of the kids if they're all
both of them?
Exactly,
both of them. Shout out to all the strong women out there, black first and everybody else. Yeah. But yeah.
Hey mom, I know you're watching. I'm just gonna say
shout out to my mama. She did that. She was one of the first engineers for the Santa Fe Railroad. Black female. Yeah, she's a locomotive engineer. She was driving trains.
Hell yeah.
Yep. And my mama's still fierce.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
She's like Denzel in that one movie. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop this. Remember Unstoppable.
I remember that.
Your mom just sitting there like, we gotta stop the over this train.
You gotta throw the air. Talk about how the air pressure brakes work and stuff. And I have I really do like trains.
Yeah.
I have a special appreciation for them. I remember I was riding the red line before I had a car. And there was no trains coming in or going out. And I'm like, I said, this was like right after like an ice storm too. So I saw one of the people on the train. I was like, hey man, I said, what's going on? Why y'all have no trains coming back? I said, is the signal froze? He was like, yeah, actually, how do you know that? I was like, how do you know that? So it was ice because like when they send the trains to separate tracks, they had to switch the rails.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll get cold and they'll freeze up. And it was frozen. And I was like, is the switch froze? He was like, yeah, how do you know that? I was like, well, my mom's an engineer.
Can I ask you a question?
Humble brag.
Can I ask you a question? Did they really set the tracks on fire? Because people keep telling me
they do that to melt the ice. I just said that.
What I was okay. Good.
It's to melt the ice, and it's iron. It's not gonna burn up.
Yeah.
And the railroad ties are super heavy, like treated wood too.
Okay.
Yeah, I like trains.
That's good.
Yeah, railroad trains. Nasty people out there. You need Jesus, you nasty motherfuckers. But y'all even took it there. She said catch me outside. How about that?
Exactly. That will not be taken out of context.
It will not. Yes. Not on tonight, honey.
No, it will not. On period.
Moving on swiftly and professionally.
I like that.
Segues. James has really gotten me into segues. The importance of flow for your podcast.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I pride myself on this podcast, having a flow.
It's your voice, the even tone.
Thank you.
I'm loud. I have to work on my volume. I get excited. I get
you
loud.
Shouldn't have to, man. When I bring a guest on, man, the whole idea is for for them to embrace the space and then me to embrace who that guest is. You know
I'm just trying to respect James's ears because he's always telling me how loud I am and the levels.
He's
like the levels were.
He
off
agreed
the
to
chart.
this. He agreed to this. I'll be here by myself yelling about this.
Don't worry about me.
Exactly.
No, I heard back some of our audio too. This just podcast moment. Bitch, you loud. I need to use an inside voice, but I love that you always have an inside voice when you talk. I want to hear Danny Lamb's outside voice. What does Young Citrus sound like when he's angry spitting on the mic?
Oh man,
yes,
he's it's a lot like
Did you just cut the beat on this motherfucker?
No.
I thought he about to drop a beat. The music faded out.
That's
like
the whole vibe, man. Music's gonna fade a little bit.
You have a cipher? Oh,
comes
shit.
in, yeah, it trickles, man. You see?
Oh shit. Okay. This is dope.
This is the whole vibe of the show right
Yes,
here.
but
You know what I mean?
what does Young Citrus sound like when he's dropping an angry 16?
Man, I guess when I'm angry, it's I'm definitely very I'm just very passionate about what I'm talking about.
That's all the time.
That's all the time.
With you.
You know what I mean? When I'm
the
angry,
angry
I do yell, you know what I mean? My voice will get scratchy, I guess, but like I'm like, what are you talking about? But I mean, I feel like it doesn't take me a lot to get passionate about a subject. It does take me a lot to get angry about a subject. You know what I mean? Because I feel like any thing made out of pure anger, you know what I mean, that's not really a strong foundation to make an argument from.
It's
or to
not
have
emotion.
an
I mean,
you know what
there
I mean?
are some things I feel you should be angry about.
Yeah.
There are some things I believe in justified anger.
Right. Yeah. Righteous anger.
Righteous anger.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's
that's a concept that we need to start embracing because I feel like a lot of people get angry about the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Or they get angry for the wrong reasons. Like your anger is appropriate, but you mad about the wrong shit.
Exactly.
Like just because we just shifted a little bit to the left. Like you're upset about this when. Keep that same intensity. Like that's great.
Yes.
But move that a little bit, like maybe 5 steps this way.
Yeah.
Now you're right about. Now we can do something about this.
A lot of people in trouble, man. It does. There's a lot of people in trouble, man.
A lot of people are angry about. A lot of people just angry and don't know why. And I feel like that's a good emotion to use. It motivates you. It helps you manifest. It helps you clarify how you feel about certain things when you get angry. I know I get really clear about, like I don't like this shit. I don't ever want to deal with this shit no more. Let me figure out how I can never be in this situation again. Like it really will push you. It pushes me for clarity, me myself. So I don't think that anger is necessarily just a bad emotion. I mean, it does cause like high blood pressure and cancer and shit. But that's when you internalize it, process that shit and figure out the root. Yeah. And you can do something with it. You could change something. I mean, black people got angry about their treatment in the South. It started a whole movement.
Yes.
Justifiable anger can be a good thing. Yeah. But I think people need to be honest enough and insightful enough to really get to the root of why they're angry.
Yeah, I like that you keep repeating that, getting to the root, because
it's the root causes, hun. Yeah. Root causes. That's how you affect change.
Exactly.
Get to the root cause. The looting is not the problem. It's the systematic socioeconomic injustices and disproportionate disparity between the North and the South Side. It's the root of the looting. Yeah. And we want to get down to
looting
it.
Is a result.
It's the root causes.
But not the root cause. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But people,
But it's easier to just it's like pulling a weed. My mama showed me this. If you pull out a dandelion at the top, it's gonna fucking grow back. Yeah. It's got a taproot. You gotta dig that motherfucker up and yank it out. Yeah. Pull it all the way out the ground to really deal with that weed. Otherwise, it's just gonna keep popping up. You just put it off later and later, but eventually it's gonna be one of them bright yellow little heads.
Once again.
In the middle of the lawn.
Yeah.
And you were like, I thought I pulled that. No, you didn't get to the root. Root causes.
Root causes.
Root cause.
Ooh.
So
come on now.
Yes.
Come on now.
Dropping gems, honey. Dropping gems.
One more time. Thank you.
I be trying to tell people I'm smart. I just look like this.
I don't know why wouldn't people. People should believe that you're smart, man.
I think it's the blonde, blonde braids, and I just like blonde.
All right.
And I have purple hair and pink hair, so they think But I used to dye my own weave, and people don't know how much. I was really good at chemistry.
It's very difficult.
No, they don't understand how much science goes into proper hair dye and hair color. And I used to hit them with the color combos, baby. I had the hot pink with the flamingo pink on the bottom, looking like a ghetto ratchet mermaid. I was
nice.
Ariel in this bitch.
Ariel.
Yes, with a little accent over it. Yes.
Ariel.
Yes. Did I do green hair? Yeah, I did dye my hair like the galaxy once. I had like a Slurpee afro.
Ooh.
I was like purple and pink and blue green.
Like when you put the cap on the top and then you just be putting you be trying to get all the
flavors
in there.
That was my hair. That's what I was with those colors.
That's some dope shit.
It was so much fun, but it's a very long, tedious process. That's why they charge so much in salons. It's a lot. Shout out to one of my favorite YouTubers, Brad Mondo. I love watching those hairdresser reacts.
Okay.
Yes, I've learned so much about hair on the internet. It's amazing.
Hair is it is an industry for a reason. Like it's not just
beauty.
People. Yeah. Beauty itself, that's what you're saying?
Yes. Beauty, makeup, skincare. Shout out to I know so many MUAs that are dope. My esthetician, she's dope. Cam Cosmetics, she does dope. She did my makeup and my headshots. Yeah. Dope. She has so many specials going on. Fleeky Friday for the brows. You get the waxing in the tent.
Nice.
And waxing Wednesdays. My favorite. 3 body parts wax for $75.
3 body parts. Now is it?
Well, we got.
Is it like your choice?
Yes. Yes, you choose. You choose your choice.
Like I want my pinky.
It's like the pink 3. No, it's like she chooses eyebrows, upper lip, Brazilian legs, armpits, whatever. You just pick whatever combo.
Nice.
Yeah. They even have vajacials now.
Vajacials.
But did I say it right? Vagical? Vajacials? It's one of those.
Are we getting back into the vajazzling?
Well, what's the name of the podcast I'm on?
Pussy Power?
There you go.
Yeah. No, I was asking that because that's what we were talking about.
The vajazzles?
The vajazzles,
No, this is a beauty treatment.
Oh, okay.
For it. That would be like makeup for it.
Okay.
That's perfect
like
though.
Costume makeup.
Yeah, that'd be like makeup.
Okay,
exactly.
okay,
So
okay.
yeah, the vajazzle would be like makeup. This would be like the skincare. This would be like this is facial.
Okay.
For that area.
Oh, that's what you said. Vajacial.
Vajacial.
Sorry,
Yeah. I don't know, vajacial.
Yes.
I don't know if it's vagical or vajacial. Somebody let me know.
If it's
Send
not,
me a voice note because I have no clue.
Please let us know. All right, please. We need
I know.
to find out.
Sorry, Karen. I know you probably watching right now. I told this girl. Yeah, she did. She told me. But she did my eyebrows too. She does Freaky Fridays, eyebrow waxing and tinting. One low price for both of them. And she books online. I love it because you can book online. It's really dope.
Yeah.
And the space is beautiful. Nice. But yeah, waxing Wednesdays, Freaky Fridays. Shout out to Bianna. She was also a guest on the Pussy Power podcast. She's a dope ass makeup artist as well. She even has some ads featuring my co-host Day Day for Pre-Baked. Yes. Nice. And how many other MUAs do I know that I want to shout out? I know a lot of girls who do some dope ass makeup. They really do. But professionally, one of my favorite to watch on YouTube, Jackie Ina. She's beautiful. And her skin is amazing. Yeah. And I love that she focuses on skincare and the makeup. Like she lets you know what she puts on her face, what she washes, moisturizes, what she tones with. Yeah. Like she uses serums and stuff. Level. Exactly, because you can't be beautiful without healthy skin. Okay. And I just, I'm scheduling me a facial because my skin's a little dehydrated and I need a treatment and a peel. But all of that stuff is like the better the canvas, the better the picture. So if your skin is the canvas, how much better will the makeup look? Yeah. When your skin is together. Yeah. And drink water, because I forget to drink water. I gotta start drinking a lot more water. Your hair texture changes too when you're properly hydrated.
I like that.
All that stuff. Like health and beauty, I feel like should go. It's health, beauty, and wellness. The wellness is like the mental part, but health and beauty, I really feel like are tied together. Okay. A lot.
Yeah, they do, because it's your physical body.
Yeah, but it manifests in all different types of way. Like people whose nails don't grow or they're brittle, or they don't break. Really? Oh, I got it. What you eat, how you take care of yourself affects how you look. Health, beauty, wellness. Nice. How you look affects how you feel about yourself. Because I know whenever I'm in a bad mood, I just put on something cute and I be like, yes, bitch, work. You got this. Yeah. Whole mood change.
Look good, feel good is a real thing. Like, it's not like a cliche
They're
statement.
They're tied together, like legitly, scientifically proven for the people. It's not a conspiracy theory. These are facts, man.
Hell yeah, these are the facts, guys.
Some of those conspiracy theories are facts, too. That's the scary part. Yeah. We'll talk later.
Exactly. If you made it past that first 10 minutes, these are the facts.
These are big facts, big facts.
These are big facts. My roommate showed me a couple documentaries about things like that we put in our diet, and you were just like,
cruel world we live in.
You have no idea what they encourage you to eat and how
that
poor
bullshit.
Yeah, get you sick. Get you like that.
Oh yeah, because healthcare is an industry in this country. Yes. It's not something people do out of the love of their heart. Because I have a lot of friends. I want to be a doctor because they make more money. Like, do you give a fuck about sick people though? Like, if I start coughing right now, would you save me, nigga? If I choke on something, do you know the Heimlich? Yeah. I want to know. Most of the times, no. They just know that doctors make over $100,000 a year. What they don't tell you is how much debt and how expensive medical school is.
Very expensive.
That's the part they leave out.
And they try to stretch it out. You can be in medical school. They say 4, obviously, like they say, you can be up to 8 to 10.
Right, I've heard 8. Like if you want to be like you want to specialize in something, or you just want to do general practice. But who really wants to go see that guy? Yeah. His office isn't good. He don't even have highlights for kids.
Specialists are always the creepiest kind of doctor. They're just like,
I like this one thing so much. Oh my God, I love the nervous system. Let me just play with your nerves. Creepy. Creepy much?
That freaks me out, dude. I think like there are doctors that just specialize in just one thing, like like feet.
I'm a heart patient, so I fucks with cardiology.
Okay, yeah, but like a heart, your brain, all right, that makes sense. You know what I mean? But
neurology is a big one.
Yeah, those make sense.
The nerves, your nervous system.
Yeah, you got doctors that just focus on hands. You know what I mean? Like that's it, just hands, or they're obsessed with hands or feet. Those
ear, nose, and throat doctors are a thing. Yeah, they just like head. I can't turn it off. I'm sorry. It's just like, all up in here. Let me see your sinuses. They out here loving this COVID shit. They get to swab everybody. Man. Come here.
Hey, don't you need a toothpick? No, I use my fingers. Now.
I got this is a new glove. Come here. Come here. I want to talk to you about something.
Oh man, it's like just like this.
Yeah, I had doctors that always demonstrate you what they need to do. Can you just lift your arm like this?
Yeah.
Like, he just be like,
You get that? Yeah, that test. Yeah, you got. Have you been tested? Because my test was. I had my doctor. He wasn't all the way creepy, but it was just like
all the way.
I just hear like when he's swabbing, he's just like, yeah, yeah. Okay. And I was just like, bro, can I just swab over here without the side comments? You know what I'm
You
saying?
didn't like the commentary with the swab?
He's like, no, that's good.
And we're almost done. Just a little bit more.
There we go.
Yeah.
Really get back there. It's like,
I had a cardiologist. Shout out to the doctor that did my open heart surgery, Dr. Pippin. Okay. Yeah. He's pediatric cardiothoracic surgeon. That's pretty specific.
Yes.
And he treated and he did a certain type of and I got a joke that leads up to this to lighten us up, but I was born with a VSD, ventricular septal defect, which means there is a hole between the two ventricles in my heart, so the blood does not get properly oxygenated. Okay. My mom said they call them blue babies, but specializes in pediatric heart surgery. So imagine doing open heart surgery on like a 1-year-old.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
That's very specific.
Yeah.
That's very specific type of pediatric surgery. Yeah. And shout out to him. I shouldn't be laughing at this because this is fucked up, but I have a dark sense of humor. I'm going to start expressing more of that. But my dad was telling me about the day, this is how I feel. Yes. I've survived death. Like people say I'm heartless. They took my whole heart out, my chest.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta have a whole hey, what you want from me?
What you want from me?
Young savage, why you trapping?
I do love 21.
Like
21.
Sir 21 Savage is what I call him. Yeah.
He's classy. Who knew that nigga was British?
Hey, I love it. Nobody knew Idris Elba was British for all them years, bro.
I want to smoke blunts and eat crumpets with that motherfucker. Just like, we're going to have a biscuits with spots of tea.
Blunts and crumpets, man. Blumpets. Exactly.
But back to the surgery. My dad was telling me about the day. He was like, man, I was worried about it. I didn't know if he was going to make it, kid. He's like, because the kid before you, he died on the table. I said, well, Dad, you ain't had nothing to worry about. That was the warm up.
Yeah, exactly.
He was ready now. My dad was like, hey man, that's fucked up. It's funny, but it's true. It was the warm up. I'm glad I wasn't up first. Shit.
Even the doctor came in and was like, oh no, I'm ready for this one. I won't
let it happen again.
I ain't losing 2 of them. I don't know why.
He's like, okay. All right, I'm in the game now. I'm in the game.
He got a guy squeezing water in his mouth. Like, all right, here you go. Listen, you got
Rocky,
that.
Yeah, like Rocky. He came out the surgery room, Adrian.
Oh man, this dude was literally running training all week preparing for your surgery.
It's the I am tiger. It's the thrill of the fight.
This dude sit us with a book in his face, just like oxygenated.
Got a scalpel between his teeth. Scalpel between his teeth.
Scalpel. Oh man, you made it though. That's what's up.
Right,
you want that?
I'm here.
You want that energy?
Yes, and I've been fighting all my life.
Hell yeah.
Motherfucking Sophia from Color Purple.
Let them know.
Real talk. But that's the thing some don't know about. People don't know that because they asked me about the scar on my chest. I just want to seem cool, so I tell them I was stabbed. Like, you should see the other girl.
Yeah, exactly.
You should see. I just got this girl. You should see that bitch. But I just. Those limitations as a kid, people be like, oh my gosh, you got heart surgery, you can't run, you can't go outside. But I've run like 5Ks and shit. Okay. And I smoke weed. My mom was real mad when I got my first tattoo. Yeah. She's like, I can't believe that when you were sick, I had to give you medicine through a little tube in your mouth. I'm like, but you was my mom. That's kind of like what you was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? This comes with the territory. That part. But she's like, she felt like I was being frivolous with my health as far as I've been frivolous with my health with some of my choices in men, but the tattoos were sanitary and sanitized, and those are all clean things there. That's shout out to my all of the people I know that do that tattoos. Let me see. Imani, I'm going to see her later today at a comedy show, but IZZ Productions, and she edits, she does photography. She has been making hats and stuff. Nice. With no talking. They have a partnership. I love all her stuff says a black woman designed this. When she paints on it, because she freestyle paints on a lot of stuff, and she does custom orders. And she's also a tattoo artist. And she's mad at me because the last 3 tattoos I got, I didn't come to her. Okay. But I'm shouting you out, so don't be mad no more.
Don't be mad,
Don't be mad no more. Hey. And also, the tattoo artist that did these, Jay Barber, He used to be at Metamorphosis on Milwaukee. He's not there no more, but I'm gonna have him do the stuff on my shoulder.
Okay.
We get another anchor symbol. He did this one.
Nice.
And he did the one on my chest. 2 on my chest. So yeah, once I get this completed, have a chrysanthemum I want to get. I got some more.
Chrysanthemum. There you
Yes, a chrysanthemum, because everything on my back's Japanese. So I'm doing a mural back there. Because ink my whole body. I don't give a motherfuck. Shout out
Why
to
not?
Wiz Khalifa.
Why not? No, man. Get some Black Ink Crew. You watch Black Ink Crew?
I do.
Oh,
New York
yeah.
and Chicago.
Oh man, New York was my thing. I didn't watch Chicago. I should get that.
I know some of the people on Chicago.
For real?
I got drunk and accidentally cussed out Ryan.
Okay.
When he was still with his girlfriend.
Sorry about that, Ryan.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I've been to actual behind the scenes at 9 Mag, seen the storyboarding and everything. I'm sorry, y'all.
What can you do, right?
My
It was
bad.
a different time.
There was
You
a
know
lot
what
of
I'm saying?
tequila
Yeah.
that night. That was a lot of
Hey.
tequila. That's why I don't drink tequila as heavily as I used to. But Ryan, actually, I remember when he started doing tattoos, one of my exes was a tattoo artist. That's who did a lot of my other tattoos, like the big tiger on my back and stuff. Yeah. He used to come and they used to talk about tattoo stuff. He used to buy needles from him and stuff like that for tatting.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
It's a very big community, but it's also a very
small community.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially with like black tattoo artists and
Hell
stuff
yeah.
like that. And the ones getting into different type of artwork and getting the niche stuff. Yeah, but yeah, I love ink though. I love art.
Yeah.
I have a lot of friends who are artists.
Tattooing is art, man. I mean, when I got my tattoo was this guy. He was an artist, and it was like a deeper thing for him to tattoo people. It wasn't just like
He's not gonna put no bullshit on you.
Yeah, exactly.
And I can appreciate that because there's some people. My ex used to do that who will tat the same nigga's name on 5 different bitches. I done seen dudes. This is his 4th time here this week. He got another $50. You gonna put D'Angelo over her ass cheek like this? And I be wanting to tell him, so I'm like, baby, you the 3rd girl here this week, boo. Like. Just because he say he want to buy you something, he want to buy you a tattoo, don't get his name.
D'Angelo.
I'm not saying the real nigga's name. That's not what his name was. Some names were changed in the story to protect the guilty. Some names, it started with a D. It wasn't D'Angelo, but some names were changed to protect the guilty.
Was it Derecho?
No.
Derecho? Yeah, Derecho.
I don't even know what that means.
That's what I
Nobody
named that
knows what it
storm,
means,
man.
but
Yeah,
it gets the people going. It's provocative.
Yeah, exactly. So, hey, do we have anybody comment today, James? Anything like that?
People are listening today.
Hell yeah. People
Are they listening? What do you mean? Is anybody even watching that?
Yeah.
Is that nice way of saying
they're
there's
just not
0
talking.
views? That's why there's no comments.
I tried.
Don't bullshit me.
I felt bad getting on James about that last week, but I did. I was like, I finally caught on. So
Right, he said people are listening. There's nobody there.
First couple
baby.
times I walked out, I was like, hell yeah.
You gotta learn how to. I've learned. This is like a gem I want to drop for real. Start listening to what people don't say.
Yeah.
We talked about this when you was on the Pussy Power Podcast episode 12. Long time.
Yeah, promo. Come on now, long time, baby.
I can't turn it off, baby. I can't turn it off. I'm gonna get this money.
She's a pro.
That's what he said. Sorry, can't turn that off either.
Dude.
But that's what we talked about with old girl when he gave her those fraternity results. She never said that was your baby. I say listen to what people don't say.
Yeah.
She said she loves you.
Why
She
would you
said,
do
why
this
does it me
today?
on my birthday?
Yeah.
She never said you're wrong or she's yours.
Yeah.
She admitted that he was right.
Yeah.
Like, low key, listen to what people don't say.
Yeah.
Sometimes people are so caught up listening to the words that come out of people's mouths. Sometimes you should focus on the words that haven't come out of their mouths. Like this.
Way more telling. Yeah, I'm telling you. I mean, just like way more telling.
That's why I was listening. Y'all, we was like watching 2 separate videos. I'm like, so you just mad that he telling you on your birthday. And that's all this is really about.
Yeah, why today? What she said? She said you had 3 years.
She didn't even question the fact.
She knew.
She been knowing. I bet you the dude who is the father, she done seen that nigga baby picture. She know exactly who that baby belongs to. After 3 years, I'm sure she knows.
Low key.
I'll bet money, cash money, she knows.
Man.
That was rough, but I love it. I loved it because she didn't even flinch at the fact that he said she had to be out by the end of the month.
Yeah,
she was more.
I didn't
remember?
even see that.
No, he said that you have. He said you and your daughter have till the end of the month to get out of my house.
Yeah,
she didn't even comment on that.
No,
she
didn't say where we gonna go.
Why would you do this today? She's like, it's my birthday, nigga. She didn't give a fuck about none of that other shit. Like, on my birthday? Really? But it's my birthday. It's my birthday. Like, didn't say, yeah, that's your baby. Didn't say, she did say I didn't cheat. I know what she wanted to say. I was already pregnant when we got together. That's what that's the part that she did. I was waiting on her to say that part. I didn't cheat on you. Like, I was already pregnant when we got together. I just made you think it was yours and some shit like that. Because I'm like, if she said, because she don't strike me as a liar, just more of a whore.
Whatever it was.
I was paying attention. I pay attention to the details, baby.
It's what you don't say.
It's what you don't say.
There you go. I like that.
You see that? You see how I didn't figure out the whole, okay, so this, okay. So she said, okay. Oh, but why my birthday? Okay.
Yeah.
She know he's not the father, okay.
Yeah.
But she loves him. Also, she loves him. So you know that she knows it's not his
I
daddy either.
not even I love you.
No, the baby loves you.
Yeah,
though.
it's like, yeah.
The baby loves you.
Uh-huh.
She did. Oh, there you catch it on. She never said I love you. She didn't say I love you either.
Catching on, baby. Let's
Yes,
go.
yes, live time.
Getting in the game, baby. Like investigative
zesty.
journalism, baby.
Oh, we making it zesty
Yeah.
here tonight. It's zesty.
Yeah.
She didn't say I love you. She didn't say that's not true. She didn't say that's your daughter.
Yeah.
She said, why now? But she loves you, the kid. And really today? Why today?
Yeah.
But she loves you.
Yeah.
I didn't cheat. So I'm like, oh, she loves you, you didn't cheat. So he was pregnant when you got with him, knew it wasn't his baby, made him think it was. And y'all been just thugging it out for 3 years.
Yeah.
And you know that's not your daughter's father. Your daughter don't know that though. So she lied to her and her baby. That's she don't deserve them tickets to Dubai. I'm glad he didn't go.
And
She deserves some tickets to Goodbye.
You know
that's
that's
what she need, the tickets to Goodbye. Like, bitch, you gotta go. You and your daughter gotta get the hell on somewhere. I'm on fire over here.
She said, "Get you some tickets to Goodbye."
Bye, bitch. Bye. You gotta.
That's great. We can't. I don't know. Where do you go from that, James? Like,
Out the door.
Out the door, baby. We gotta
the door. That's
man,
where you go.
listen. So look, whenever we finish this, I always give my guests a chance to sign off. You know what I mean? Say what you want to say before we close it out. You know what I mean? Something you want the people to take home.
I want the people to take home this Pussy Power podcast merch and CJZ comedy merch that's going to be dropping some of these gems, some of my taglines, funny ass punchlines. I'm putting them on merch.
Yeah, you should.
Because I feel like this shit should be out in the world spreading this knowledge and this information. It's my gift from me to you. Yes. So follow CJZ_comedy on Instagram, on Twitter, because I'm funny in 280 characters. It used to be 140. Yeah. But I got twice as much space now to make y'all giggle.
Ooh, you know
and retweet me, you feel me? And I got the GIF game on lock. GIF game on lock.
Yes.
I'm gonna be doing the Orange Justice in one of my tweets. Watch it. I learned how to make myself GIFs using live photos from your iPhone. Yeah, I know how to make GIFs. So GIF game on lock. CJZ_comedy. CJZ_comedy. Instagram, Twitter. Join my Facebook fan group for Caramelita Jones Comedy. Stand-up clips there. I'm funny in every form of media. Yeah. Check it out.
She is. She is, guys.
And I'm funny in person. I'm lit.
Dude, I'm over here crying, James. You know, right? You know
Tears of joy and happiness. Exactly. Jubilant. We're jubilant in here.
No, man, you clean. I just want you to know, man. Like, in all honesty, because I'm always out here trying to cleanse souls, man. But you cleansed our souls this week, man. Like, honestly, it was great.
I'm like Clorox in this bitch.
It's refreshing.
If your spirit is dingy, you need to purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
Lake Minnetonka, baby. Tell them what it really is. Thank you, guys. Yeah, thank you so much. No, we really do appreciate you coming here and joining us.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for being a part of That's How I Feel, letting everybody know how you feel, your perspective. That's why I do this show. You know what I mean? That's why I have people on. I try to have them a chance to be seen, be heard, you know what I mean? Give a platform to voices that people, you know, may not know that they really need to hear from. You know what I'm saying? It's not always a voice you want to hear from. Sometimes it's a voice you need to hear from. So that's why I appreciate you coming on here. I can't wait to have the rest of the Pussy Power crew on here. And we get, more people coming on. If you guys want to come on, message us, let me know. We'll open this up. I want to hear from you.
He's available for bookings. Danny Lime, a.k.a. Young Citrus, b.k.a. Dwayne Murphy Jr.
Thank you so much.
Murphy Jr. Jokes?
Murphy Jr. Jokes, yes.
Yes, or IG. Yes, I plug
you know
what I'm saying? We gonna get this money.
Right here, get this money, baby. You know what I mean? Doing this all together, man. You guys, once again, we want to thank James Webb for doing this.
People of Comedy.
Letting us in here.
Follow him.
Come in here, you know what I mean? Harass him for about 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Got to give the white man some smoke sometimes.
You know how much I love smoke. Right?
The irony. I see what you did there. He's punny.
Hey, he knows what it's all about. He knows what it is. That's my main man. But thank you guys so much, guys. And if you watch this, please subscribe, do all that stuff. Come to YouTube, watch season 1, all that stuff. And like I always say, can't always be perfect. We can be people. You know what I mean? So,
amen.
Beautiful.
Amen. Thank you guys. You guys have a good night. It's gonna be good.
Beautiful.
Yeah.